scooter was at the DuPont Pavilion. Why was the bed still warm? Who had been there? Gonna take the time. This 80s countdown's killing me, man. Hi ho, Keegan the Vlog here. Welcome to a tangent episode of TR3 Wrench Time. Not a TR3 this time. We are working on a Lambretta scooter. Interesting story about this scooter. You have seen everyone who has owned this scooter since 1968. The title says it's a 1968 Li 150 Series 3. That's not possible because they weren't making Li 150 Series 3s in 1968. So this is another case of the vehicle, the title we have is titled in the year it was sold, not the year it was built. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of research to find out what year this thing actually is. But anyway, it's a late 60s model Lambretta scooter. And there it is. So here it is in its disassembled form. We've got the body panels off of it. What we're gonna do, actually quite a few of them had cracks in them. So I used this as a project to practice welding. So I welded all those cracks together, grinded them down as best as possible. It's not perfect. And there's also some imperfections in the body panels, but that's not what we're going for. This is to practice skills with. So we've got those body panels off and we're cleaning them up, getting them ready for a primer coat, and then actually I'm gonna tackle painting them myself. I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna paint the body panels on the TR3 myself or not. This is gonna be kind of a test to see how well this comes out. So if I can do a pretty decent job on the scooter, then I can probably do a pretty decent job on the TR3 panels. So I can show you what I'm talking about here on this, if you can see, that is in the paint. So we're gonna take this off. I've been experimenting with different types of ways to take this off. So far the easiest has been this paint remover wheel. Just got that from Napa. And that's been doing a pretty decent job of getting the paint off of these things. I was sanding on the smaller pieces. That works, it just takes a long time. One of the other things we have is this Aussie Juice stuff. This has made an appearance before, but this was sold to me basically as an environmentally friendlier version of a solvent than, say using diesel fuel or something like that. And it is actually removing some of the paint. Really, the primer that was on some of these panels is coming off pretty well. With this was just sitting overnight. There was primer all over this handle, and that's gone now. So that's great. So we're just gonna let all this stuff in here soak. It's gotta be clean anyway. We don't have to technically take all the paint off of these pieces. For example, this piece here, the paint it's old and it's faded and it's missing in some places, especially where I grinded it off to do some welding. But it's not cracked or otherwise imperfect. It will be an okay base. Because we're going to put a primer down on top of it anyway. So we're not going to remove all the paint. What we are going to remove is the paint that is peeling and has texture to it, and that would just, we wouldn't actually fix that if we painted over it. We would just make it shinier, and in a lot of cases that would even look worse. So here we go with some paint removal.
Pretend you want to be a painter so that
right, take a look at what we've got so far. See, it's probably hard to see on the camera, but how it's the finish here has been sanded and it's got kind of a dull look to it. And that's what we're looking for to paint over the existing. So we got there on the white too. I'm gonna work a little bit more on this piece before I primer it. And then obviously what I'm doing is on the pieces that had been spray painted before and had just a little too much material, we're taking that all off. So we're down to bare metal on this, the biggest panel, and I've got 2 of those. The other one's still in process. Everything else is getting good to go. The horn casting is almost done. It just ran out of battery on the drill, so as soon as that charges up, I think we'll have that finished. I think we'll be priming tomorrow. Maybe tonight.
But don't believe everything. I've made enough mistakes. I've made enough mistakes to find my way. And I'm not alone. Means to an end. You're sitting on the fence. You're sitting on the fence. So just jump off.
We've primered some of this stuff and not a resounding success. We got this going on. This didn't stick here. This panel seems to be okay. This one looks like hell. So we didn't get all of the old paint off of this one. We did get all of the old paint off of this one, however, it's looking like we didn't get this prepped properly. I'm not sure if that is because of the old paint or because if I missed it when I was wiping it down, wiping the oils off of it with the cleaner, the special cleaner. So we're gonna take this one all the way back off and try again. Okay, we've got the scooter itself and the body panels in 2 coats of self-etching primer. Corrected the condition of the paint flaking. I believe that was just an error on my part, just not getting the cleaner in all the spots. I didn't do a good job cleaning it, cleaning the oils off of it. So I'm still seeing like the grain on that piece. See how that, I'm hoping that sands out, but that pretty much looks like the grain from the paint stripping process. So I'm a little concerned that that's showing through. What's interesting is it isn't really showing through on these panels. So I don't know what the heck. Obviously, I'm not great at painting. Doing body work and painting is a skill. It is a skill that is worth the money you pay a professional to do it. Know all the little tricks, know how to make it come out perfect. I don't. So what this process has taught me is I am not going to paint the TR3. I am going to have that professionally done. I'm kind of done with painting. I'll do the mechanicals and maybe bang on the metal a little bit, but I'm out of the painting business. So other than finishing this project, that's what we're going to do the next Lambretta episode. We are going to mix the paint, and we're going to shoot the white and the red, and that's going to be and then put it back together and ride it. But that's going to be the end of this project. So hope you enjoyed the scooter content. Back to TR3 stuff hopefully this week. So we'll have some TR3 content for you. Like and subscribe, and see you next time on TR3 Wrench Time.